On the tee today, I would like to discuss with you 3 putting strokes that I see on a daily basis. And as you can see, I brought in my homemade putting tool here to help you visualize the strokes. There's a center line where I put the ball, and then the numbers 1 through 4 on each side of the center line equally spaced. So let's talk about stroke number 1. Stroke number 1 is a player that takes the putter head back to the 1 and then through to the 4. Now when I do that stroke, I feel like I'm jabbing at the ball. My tempo isn't very good, so I'd never teach that stroke. Stroke number 2 is completely opposite. This player takes it all the way back to the 4, but stops at the 1. Now to make that happen, you have to decelerate. And when you decelerate, in most cases, you leave your putt short or spinning off to the right. So I wouldn't teach that one either. The third stroke is a very common stroke called the pendulum stroke. For this stroke, if I take it back to the 2, I go through to the 2. If I take it back to the 3, I go through to the 3. If my student is putting well with that stroke, I let them keep it. But the stroke I like to use and teach is this one. I set up for my golf ball, and if I go back to the 2, I finish at the 3. If I go back to the 3, I finish at the 4. So my stroke is a little bit longer on the follow through, but I still maintain perfect tempo. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go back to the 2 and through to the 3. Now that's the stroke and tempo I'm looking for. I'll see you next week on the tee.